What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Channel. I'm AJ Gills. How y'all doing? We are back with BattleTech. Real quick before we get into things, I'll put a timestamp in the description down below of where we actually pick up a contract and start doing actual combat again. I'm going to run you guys through the Leopard. This is the ship for our Merc company. All the stuff we can do. We can actually talk to all, like, our navigator, our exo, and our mech tech guy. If you want me to go into the comments and tell me that you want me to run through everything, because there's just a lot of dialogue and a lot of tutorials and everything. I have the basic gist of everything, and I'll kind of give you my rundown of it as we go. But if you want that lore and everything, please tell me, and I'll do it. It'll probably just be its own video, and I won't really be talking. I'll just kind of be going through the things so you can read it and get a full understanding of the game systems. But here we are. This is the captain's quarters. We can do three things. We can change our, it's called heraldry. So we can kind of set the paint jobs for our mechs, our company logo, and our company name. I went with Nowhere. If you noticed, Junk Dog, the call sign for my character, is the kind of the name of the main character from a new anime I've been watching, Megalobox. Go check it out. It's a great anime, by the way. And that's their boxing gym when they create it. It's I do that a lot where I make just dumb anime references. What else was I doing? Faction rewards. You can see the different standing with the different factions. All that. And then finally, our financial report. So, you know, we have the expense level, our morale, our number until days, our total morale with the company. We have to actually pay operating costs on the mechs themselves, our bank payments, and then the salary cost for the mech warriors. This is all stuff to kind of keep an eye on. This is where I really think this game really starts becoming very much like XCOM. So we have the navigator. You can talk to her to get the concepts of the tutorial for how the mechs, for how traveling and everything works. But here we have the star map. Yeah, basically we can travel to all these places at some point in time. But right now we're kind of confined to this area because of our bank payments and everything. We have a contract to go here. Basically we get an idea of the climate, the population, the name, the government and everything, the description of it. It's a fairly in-depth system, so you can see the active factions, travel not possible to current location because we're currently there, the summary, the challenge of enemies in the area. It's a fairly in-depth map. And we go to the fun part, to the mech bays. Let's actually take a look at our mechs. Here we can have multiple bays of mechs. It's kind of hard to... I have to go through the tutorial myself one more time to fully understand how the bays work, but as far as I understand it, when we load out to go into a mission, only what is available in the bays are the kind of mechs that we can bring out. So if so obviously this is bay 1, you can have a total of 6 mechs. So I can have my select mechs for this mission. Say I'm trying to think the best way to describe this. So say I have 6 mechs and I pick up a 7th one. Well, that goes into storage. Well, then I have to send one of the mechs in the current bay to storage and then bring that mech that I want out of storage and put it into the bay, because I can't take a mech out of storage and then bring them into combat. So they have to be prepped and put into the bay. So that's the general concept with that, and how the multiple bays work, I'm not entirely sure. I personally need to go through that tutorial, but we'll cover that more when we actually get more bays and we can see how that works. So from the last mission, we have our Blackjack, our Vindicator, which is pretty messed up, but we just need to get that repaired. We didn't lose any parts to it. Our Shadowhawk, which is like our Blackjack, perfectly fine, or it's good. Our Spider, which is really messed up, and that's what ended up killing Decker. Rest in peace. And then we have one more mech called the Locust. Super heavy movement, very heat efficient, low melee, but it's got almost no firepower, no nothing. Also, if we can see, we can change the paint pattern on the mechs and do what we want with that. Anything else? Yeah, that's the basics of this, but we're actually going to go through our mechs. Well, because the Vindicator for our next mission, we're going to need that. So we're going to repair the Vindicator, so it'll cost 12,000 C-bills and take 5 days to repair. That's actually not that bad. Now to the Spider. We need to refit the Spider, first of all, because we need, you know, an arm back, and we need to chunk out those old weapons. Because, yeah, you see? So we have to replace. So we lost 2 medium lasers and 4 jump jets. Oh, man, that would actually be a really neat thing to pump up that laser. So while we're here, we take a look at the sets here. We can actually mess with how much armor we want to bring out into out with our mechs. So, you know, I can pump up armor here and armor there. I'm sure there are certain builds people are going to mess around with it. I don't like to. I kind of like the current setup. I mess around with it if I need weight, which is up here. So there's a total amount of weight that the mech can bring. So say I wanted to leave it just like this, and you know, that means I can bring an extra 4 tons of armor, except I don't have any weapons. So you know, I kind of need to bring out some weapons. So let's see here. Actually, can I bring a large laser? No, okay, that would make me way too heavy. I didn't think so. Maybe I'm like that. Maybe that could probably actually be pretty cool. Okay, so we can put 2 lasers on. So we'll put 2... Oh, wait, nope. 2 M lasers to replace the ones that we lost. So we still need 4 jump jets. Well, great. Just because it'll bug me if they're all on one side. Yeah, I need more jump jets. That's kind of my problem right now. Yeah, and it needs... basically, this thing just really needs repaired. Yes, I understand that it needs to be fixed, and I'm underweight, but when I get more jump jets, everything will be fine.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Alright, so the Vindicator will be done in 5 days, and work does not happen concurrently. Oh, wait, no. It doesn't happen... It doesn't go... It works concurrently, not all at the same time. So, basically, it's going to be 5 days on the Vindicator, and then work on the Spider will take place. So, the Vindicator will be done first, although that's just basic repairs, and then the Spider really needs to be fixed up. So that's the little basic look into playing around with mechs again. Like, we can play around a little bit with our Locust here if you want to see more things. So again, like I said, I can take away armor, I can add armor. I just can't exceed the total weight of the mech. It's just like I said, I don't want to mess around with the weight and everything. Okay, so you can see so yeah, there's you can see these as you would like. So hard point, that tells you what kind of weapons can go on where in the mech. Like I said, I'm giving you guys kind of like the bullet points. There we go. But yeah, I personally don't like messing around with the armor settings. I mean, maybe if I keep noticing that one's going to keep getting shot in the back. But I mean, really, the base armor settings, as long as you know how the mechs work and play them right, it really shouldn't be a problem. At least that's not what I've run into with other campaigns. So here we can take a look at our mech warriors. We currently have 4 because we lost Decker in the last one, but we still have an extra. And a good thing too, he's a pilot, a more pilot-based character, so we have Medusa taking Decker's spot. And actually now let's start. We can also level up our characters from here. So she has 800 experience. Her big thing is guts, so she can take a lot of damage. And specialization is defender. We can also get attributes and biography and all this stuff, so you can kind of read that, pause and read that if you'd like. Let's see here. Well, let's give her
Mech Warrior training complete.
Let's boost her in tactics.
I hear ya.
With glitch. She's high in gunnery and tactics, but I'd like to give her a boost in piloting.
Firm, Commander.
And there you go. You can read her skills and whatnot. Now, my character, we have 2,600. Let's see here. Definitely want to boost our piloting. Try and give us more to injury, so we're going to boost guts. And 1,800, we'll go 5 in gunnery. And that'll also give us the multi-target skill. Okay, confirming the selection, you may only have 2 primary abilities and 1 special ability, and Mech Warriors cannot be retrained.
Training complete.
That's what these are those specialty, or the... We can have 2 of these and only 1 of these. So gunnery is going to be my primary, and I'm probably going to go into piloting as my secondary, because I want to be a little bit more mobile.
Commander.
And then we have this guy, which, wow, we could actually really make this guy pretty strong. So let's put him as a focus on piloting.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Because we're going to put him in the light mech. So that we have the... Next is the command center, where here we can look at our available contracts, and really we only have this one here, asset retrieval. Our operatives on Bellerophon recovered a functional piece of SLDF technology, but before they could deliver it to us, they were captured by pirate forces. We need a team to assault the location. They're being held, recover the technology, and escape. So we have Polar being the environment, jagged rocks carved by glaciers. They're not heat sinks quite readily in the biome, but occasional pockets of geothermal activity can reduce heat efficiency for any mech that stands in them. So it basically changes how our mechs act in the environment, with how basically it's with it being colder, we sink heat faster, but at the same time, there's certain areas that if we're in, we end up gaining heat faster. So it's always the give and take of the area. Reputation that's added, 12 days to get to Beller. I can't pronounce that. And then let's negotiate the contract. So here we can go whether we want more payment, and that's just pure money, or if we want salvage. And salvage is okay. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think to explain salvage. Basically, at the end of the mission, you take all the destroyed mech parts. So there's sometimes husks of mechs that if I think you get 3 basically mech frames, you can create one of those mechs. You get weapons and other various things out on the battlefield, so you won't have to buy them yourself. And the way salvage works is basically we get to pick one piece of... We get the 1x6. We pick one piece of salvage and then get another 6 random out of the pile. And then we have total payment. So either we can go, we want the full 81,400 max pay, but we'd only get 2 pieces of random salvage. We could also get that, and so basically it's, you can play around with what you think is best. And if I say want the lowest amount of payment and still the salvage, I get a rep bonus for that. But right now we need money. If you want me to explain that a little bit more clear in future episodes, again, once we're done with the actual contract, it'll make a little bit more sense how salvage works. So, bear with me. Right now, actually, I think the middle of the road, 44,000 with the... part of me kind of wants the more salvage right now. But, you know what, I think the middle of the road is right now the best move for us, so we'll accept the contract.
By your command.
Engines prime. All hands prepare for transition from thrust to gravity.
Alright, and now, obviously, we're traveling to the upcoming... We're traveling to the location for the contract. Work on the Vindicator is complete. Yeah, we're not going to finish in time to finish the work on the Spider. Mostly because finishing work on the Spider will actually finish, Oh, okay. Now, while we're moving around, we actually get, little pop-up events, I guess is the best way to put it. So on week 2, day 3, we have Shakedown. You're on the Leopard's Bridge with Sumeri, Yang, and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says, "We received 3 messages from the banks, Loan Sharks, Sumeri, Ketson. From the people who are financing us," Darius continues, "they're considering rewriting the terms of our loans so it will be easier to seize the ship if we miss a payment. As usual, they're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in court. So we can educate the banks about their mistake, ignore the message. Let's sweet talk the banks." So, I'll talk to them, you say. The meeting moves on. Afterwards, you record a response. In it, you explain with much gravitas that you selected each of the banks for their prestige and reliability. You remind them of your impeccable payment history. You conclude by expressing your desire for a long and fruitful financial relationship with them, hinting that you might seek additional loans when your current ones are paid in full. A few days later, the bank contacted you to say the previous message were sent in error and should be ignored. Current company has gained the following tags. Loan status fair. So it's right there. You can read the loan status and all this. And it basically, as long as we're in good shape, they won't send people to come and kill us. Isn't that wonderful? So let's keep moving the timeline. Yeah, we need to take this mission even if we don't have the Spider Mech, because we need to get some money for the financial report. Let's go. So we're gonna put the that Medusa guy in the Locust mech, even though it's not maybe probably the best mech. All right, our Blackjack, the Vindicator, the Shadowhawk, and then finally the Locust. Medusa will take care in the Locust. Let's see here. Unready lance slots. Both mech warrior. Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to think here. Okay, this is the total tonnage of the mechs currently assigned in this lance. As a rule, the higher a contract's difficulty, the more drop tonnage is recommended. So there you go. But we'll be fine with what we have. I'm going to be in the Blackjack. Glitch is going to be in the Vindicator, and Behemoth in the Shadowhawk. Deploy.
Command interface initiated.
Commander, the target location is likely to be well defended. We need to move up, get our eyes on the location, and neutralize any enemy forces. Once we've secured the SLDF tech, the Leopard will extract us at this LZ. Best of luck, Commander. Oliveira out. Alright, guys. To those of you who might have just skipped forward to this point, how y'all doing? To anybody who sat and watched all the way through me giving you a crappy tutorial, well, yeah, good job. You're good people. Who probably do not want to end up on ice. So yeah, so obviously you can see here there's a terrain issue. There are certain areas like you'll run over like rough terrain that will mess up the, what is it? So this ice looks like it's an issue if you land on the ice. There are certain terrain that's a problem like if you run through it. I've actually not played this game in this with in the snow level, so this is actually a first.
Aye, aye.
Moving out.
You know, let me ask this to anybody who watched all the way through me running through all the stuff on the ship. How did you like that little bit of me kind of trying to give you guys my own little tutorial? I know I was probably not. It wasn't the best
Good to go.
thing ever. It would have been better if we would let the game handle it. It's just there's so many menus and so many there's so many finer points to go through in that I just thought it was better if I just ran through it with you guys. Oh, got him. In my own words. So please, tell me your opinions on that. I want to hear it. I want to make sure that I'm doing my job and giving you guys not only proper information, but also entertaining videos. So tell me if you think I could do something better. Whatever, I'm happy to hear. So we'll just fire on him with the ACs because that's about all we can do.
Waiting for orders.
You really can't do much.
Soar!
Thanks, Glitch. I think Glitch is enjoying her job too much. Fire the PPC and long-range missiles.
Here we go!
Took out its left leg and knocked it down. Actually, this already isn't going too badly.
Orders.
Seeing the thing's knocked down, we'll sprint in the Shadowhawk. Try and give her, kind of using her to kind of like soak damage right now. Like this, it's got decent firepower, but the thing that really sets it apart from anything else is the fact that it's just bigger. Not sure what kind of mech. We got a commando coming in. And missed the shot on Behemoth. Cool.
What do you need?
We'll take a shot at its other leg. And both legs destroyed, and that means the mech's out of action. Yeah, I hate to tell you, dude, you're kind of in a bad spot because all my weapons. He's evading very well right now. Exposed structure at least.
Good to go. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
We'll send Glitch up to fire on it as well. Turn off the long-range missile though. Still fire the PPC in the middle, in the medium laser. Oh, PPC hit. That PPC is awesome. Hits like a freaking truck.
Receiving you. On my way.
I feel a little bad. I'm just like ganging up on this dude. Fire in the center torso.
On it.
Center torso destroyed. Pilot incapacitated.
Hostile eliminated. On my way. Move order received.
On it.
Start scouting.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Confirmed.
Hold this location until our people can grab the assets. Okay, so now we're defending.
The asset is in hand.
All targets eliminated. Sick tight. I can collect you. Okay, well, that was super easy. There were only 2 mechs. Alright, so now this is everything that we see at the end, the after mission reports. We get to look at our rep with the factions, and get a little bit of the debrief, the Mercenary review board, all that. Our payouts, so we made 44,000. Nobody took any hits, so we don't have to do any repairs, which is pretty great if you ask me. Okay, let's see here. So we can have one selected piece of loot. Didn't get any jump jets. I kind of wish we did. We got a couple medium lasers, long range ammo, short range ammo, all LRM5s. The guaranteed piece, I want the commando. I want to start building up my mech army. So, as I said, we get one priority piece. So we get one piece that we pick, and then we'll receive an additional 5 pieces of salvage out of this list. So we also got a locust body, one large laser, and LRM5, or is that long range laser? I'm not entirely sure. Nope, large laser. I'm correct. Long range missile 5s and short range ammo. Okay, that's not a bad bit of salvage. Vehicles take extra damage from melee attacks, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I'm going to start trying to build up more mechs. So the commando, I'm going to keep that piece, but that salvage that we pulled from the locust, I'm going to sell that because I think we can get some decent cash for that, and we don't need another locust. All right, so now we're back here. I was planning on actually ending everything there, but seeing as this, we still have plenty of time to do another video. Actually, take a look at the storage. This locust parts. Oh, we can't sell. Okay. We can't sell it until we get the full mech. Alright, that's not that bad. Our storage, as far as I know, is unlimited, so we can continuously just build mechs and sell them and whatnot. Oh, I didn't show you up here. We have the hiring hall, which is where we can bring in more mech warriors. And we also have the store. There we go. We can buy we can buy another locust body. We have there's a panther, spider body. Basically, this is where you can come in and just buy weapons and whatnot. Actually,
New equipment available.
there we go. We pretty much, I know I just spent pretty much everything that we... I spent pretty much everything that we just made, but I'd rather have the spider mech back for our next... I'd rather not stop work. Those are those couple of jump jets that I wanted. Oh wait, why did I advance time? What's wrong with me? We don't have a contract yet. There we go. All right, so now we have 2 options. We can take the aggressive intrusion, which is our intelligence confirms a lance of Canopian military units is engaged in maneuvers on Detroit within a region we control. This is an aggressive action. The local government operations are at risk as long as the lance is allowed to move unimpeded. Hunt down the enemy lance and eliminate it. So basically, this is just a seek and destroy simple mission. And looks like we believe this local government lance operating on Belorofin within a region we control. All American operations are at risk. Okay, so basically these are both the same mission. So we can take patrol, which is worth actually a pretty good amount of money, or we can travel with this one, which actually might be the better move because then we can get the spider mech. And I'd rather not take in a battle sort of mission without my good mechs. I'd rather not. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do this aggressive intrusion and travel. Okay, so here we're making. Right now, actually, I'd rather make credits, so we'll go with that and take less salvage.
Bio command.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
Alright, so as we're traveling, I believe the... Yep, as soon as we get to the area, our spider mech will be done repairing itself, and then I'll throw in those extra jump jets. Well, I'll do that after the mission, actually. We'll survive with the jump jets that we have, just because it'll, well, scratch that. I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. I'll make my decision in the moment. And time for our first financial report. So, end of the month funds, 746,400. Operating expenses were 215, and our current funds are standing at 531. So, we took a bit of a bath this month, especially because I had to buy that stuff for this mech I basically destroyed in the tutorial mission. That's always good. Okay, let's see here. So we have next month's expense level options. So we can basically boost our morale if we... Yeah. But our estimated costs go way up for that. So right now, let's just keep it at normal. And keep moving. And we're in the system.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Sweet. Not yet. Let's head into the mech bay.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
Thanks, Yang. Spider. Okay. It's still not ready though. There we go. We'll set those to repair. And finally, equipment. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about heat sinks. There we go. Let's put on... Oh, I didn't have to buy as many jump jets. Oh, well, lesson learned. Oh, that's on. I don't... Yeah, I could add heat. Let's see here. What would happen? Nah, I'll be fine actually. There we go. And repair and confirm. It'll still take up 13,000. Take another 11 days.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
You know what? I'm not going to take another 11 days. Let's launch the contract. Let's be risky. We'll go with the same loadout we had in the last one. Deploy.
Command interface initiated.
All right. Got them, Commander, right out in the open. Guys are amateurs, take them out. Good hunting. gonna take kind of like a broad approach, kind of spread out amongst the high ground.
Taking the high road!
Okay, I gotta mess with her piloting. Her piloting is really low. I also just realized I don't have any jump jets on the Locust. Look how little it looks compared to everything else. So adorable.
Got it. Copy that.
Push the Locust up there along the ridge. Well, great.
Engaging jump jets.
Still trying to find these bastards.
Affirmative.
Oh god. I can't get down. No!
Coordinates received. Yep.
Haha.
Move order received.
There we go.
Enemy detected.
Roger that.
I think it's just 2 mechs, alright?
Receiving you.
Yes, Commander. Coordinates.
With the Shadowhawk a little bit, but also put her into the tree cover. And we have sight on a Jenner. Okay. Jump jet's 5. What's it? Jump jet, short range missile ammo, lasers. Okay. And we'll fire everything but the short range missile. All right, not too bad. I've taken worse shots in this game. Move up the blackjack. Not bad. We'll fire everything.
All weapons committed.
Destroyed the left arm. And
Good to go.
glitch, you're up.
On my way.
And just it's just a locust. Actually, multi-targets. A and B. Shoot the Jenner with the PPC. There we go. Actually, I want to hit the locust with the PPC, even though it's a lower % chance. Ah. Destroyed a jump jet.
There's more where that came from.
Enemy turn. Which one of the they're probably gonna move the locust. Why are they backing him? Okay. That's an interesting move. Shooting us with long-range missiles.
Good to go.
Move Medusa up and shoot at the Jenner. Fire.
Copy that.
And just shot out into nowhere.
Reporting. Negative damage.
Yeah, you missed by a country mile, dude. And Vindicator's still doing okay. Alright, I'm gonna move myself around. Ah, crap. No, I actually am not. Because actually I can't get a clean shot there, so we'll just put the full battery into the Jenner. Right torso, right arm, side torso destroyed, pilot injured.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Turn off the missile.
Tell me what to shoot.
Head destroyed, pirate damage, lethal, pirate incapacitated. Bam.
You're dead.
Down it goes.
Orders.
Start moving into attack range.
Locking on.
And really messed that thing up. That's fine, the Vindicator's still doing alright.
You got nothing, you hear me?
Orders.
Yeah, we can't get a clean shot at its damaged side, though. And... fire. Damage to the leg. Turn off the ACs and just fire the lasers.
Engaging target. Enemy mech destroyed.
Milk run. Just as we... There we go. Mission completed. If anybody was wondering, yes, there is an actual story in this. Again, this is very much like XCOM at this point in the game, where we take these contracts to gain money, to just practice, basically. And then there are story missions. So, yes, that will happen. Planetary government. Cannot... Okay, we can't gain reputation with them anyways. Magistracy of Canopus. They're still indifferent to us. Morale. The Mercenary Review Board's happy with us. We destroyed the Lance. 135, 150. Not bad. Nobody took any bad damage. So we don't have to do any repairs. And now the salvage agreements. So I'll get 4 total. I'll take 1 for the Jenner. And what additional 3 do we get? Oh, we got one locust, and that was close, actually. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to pull 3 Jenner salvages and just immediately have that bot. Rear armor is thinner. You know, I don't do enough back shots in this game. Now that I think about it, I really don't utilize that to my advantage. But either way, guys, that's going to about do it for this one. Thank you so much. Like I said earlier, please tell me, did you like me running through the basics of each of the different parts of our ship? If there was anything that I didn't explain clearly enough, please tell me how I could have explained it clearer or what have you. Oh, wait. All right, everyone, gather around. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts, and I might, and I repeat, might have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. She says that she's got a big job lined up and she wants us for it. Us specifically. She called the commander out by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? It isn't like we're drowning in publicity out here. Hey, it looks like our luck's finally changed. She's got good taste in mercenaries. Whoever she is. This all sounds perfectly legitimate, not at all suspicious. You're certain the client isn't really a bounty hunter? Because I can list off about 5 different banks that'd all love to repossess this ship. We're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I can confirm that she's rich. See, she reached out to us with a priority HPG message, and those things ain't cheap. Rich is good. I like rich. So do I, and the fact of the matter is we're hemorrhaging C-bills out here. It's worth the risk. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Our new client vents us out in the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space. All right, Yang, making things happy. Thanks for the delightful image, Yang. Look, Jackson, I'll admit, this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want to follow up, plot a course to Belarus. I can't pronounce that. The client will be waiting. The contract to meet with our Canopian mystery client is ready for review in the command center. Take a look when you're ready, Commander. All right, our mech warriors have picked up fare. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Come on. All right, like I was saying though, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure if we'll do a main story mission next or if we'll do another kind of side contract just to, keep our finances up and train our warriors a little bit. But either way, I'll make that decision before the next video. As I said, if I could have done something better about how I explained the functions of all the ship parts, please tell me. I want to learn. I want to give you guys better content, so please tell me that. And if you want me to go over something specifically again in the next video, again, tell me. You can do that in the comments or on any of the social media platforms. All of those are down in the description. That is Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Happy to hear from you guys on any of those platforms. Like I said, you could also leave me a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm AJ Gels, the Gaming Channel. I'm out.